And then I stayed down south, just south of Chennai, in a place called Tiruvallangadu for about 2.5 months. So I really do have a special place in my heart for India. Hello, Mathuki. Just had a double cheese pizza at 2:30 in the afternoon. Double cheese in the afternoon. God, that's my kind of person. Well done. That is a day, isn't it? Oh, I'm craving some pizza now. Cheese sandwiches for breakfast in sunny Poland. Hello, Jakob. Good morning. So Jakob is one of our coaches. He's worked here for years, and now what's your role now, Jakob? Because you're kind of king of everything, aren't you? He's the person that's been coordinating all of the goals stuff, really. So I'm really sorry, Jakob. I don't know your official title. I think king of everything we'll have to do for now. Oh, brilliant. Kerala. I've heard such good things about Kerala. 11:30 in UAE. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, Kerala. Brilliant. India. Hello, Tanish or Tanish. Lovely to see you. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Gosh, what have we got here? We're having some technical fun.
Yeah, we are. Ella, can you try and turn your video on for me again, Danny?
Oh, sure.
Yes, all right. This one's us in the room.
Sorry, folks.
All right, Noel, how are you doing? Just to make everyone more comfortable, we've just gone live to YouTube.
Oh, great. That's good. Just in time for my sweaty upper lip to go live broadcast. Look at that.
You're in the spotlight, Ella.
Fantastic.
This is your moment. Katie, do you want to just give everyone a little wave if you can turn your video on for me? And Jakob, are you two able to?
Mine's disabled, but hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, so excited to be working with you and getting to know you a bit and hearing from our wonderful speakers.
Fantastic.
It is so exciting, isn't it, Katie? Katie, how long have we been excited for?
Oh my gosh, since the very moment that GSL was born, and the excitement's just been building, and really I couldn't be more grateful to our extraordinary team for putting this together. It's completely blown my mind. When we first thought we'd do a little pirouette and go from having it in person at a big school in the UK, Wellington College, to online, we just thought, well, you know, we might do an hour or two of content on each day and see what happens, to this, which is utterly extraordinary. And yeah, I just can't believe all these wonderful, wonderful young people from all over the world joining us. So welcome everyone, and thank you so much for giving up your time. Really hope you're going to be massively inspired by the next couple of days.
Katie, try and turn your video on. Let's see how we're doing.
I can now.
She's in the room.
Yay!
Fantastic.
Oh.
Jakob.
I can now confirm that we are also live on the live stream page.
Jakob, would you like to turn your video on?
I would love to.
So folks,
and there he is.
This is the lovely Jakob. So Jakob is the Global Outreach and Development Manager. No wonder I couldn't remember this. What a huge title. Jakob, what does that even mean?
That's pretty much what you've mentioned before, that it's a bit of everything. Relationship building with all the amazing schools, with speaking to young people, coaching them on their projects, and organizing bits of the festival as well. So we have an amazing team, and it's just a privilege to be a part of it.
Lots and lots of work there as well, isn't it? I think what I love about Jakob, so I've known Jakob for about 8 years now, working on these sort of personal development programs, helping people just achieve their potential, really, which is a pretty big thing. And since he's been working on the GSL program, he won't stop talking about the projects. And it's so true. We've been so blessed. And I've been really lucky and grateful to be one of the judges for receiving the videos and receiving the project plans and giving feedback. And it's been like, Jakob, aren't the projects just out of this world? And do you think they get better year on year?
Absolutely. And I think I'm probably one of those people that has the most contact time with all the projects. So I've seen all the submissions and I can definitely confirm that the standard every year is just going up and up and up, which is incredible. And that's also thanks to pretty much an army of Global Goals heroes So all the people in our network, all the wonderful educators, adults, professionals who take their time to provide feedback for our students, which is just incredible. I also want to say that me and Ella, actually, we've joined the Future Foundations at the same time. We're actually at the same recruitment day back in, I think, 2012. So it's been, a long and exciting ride so far, and it's awesome to have you to run the show today, because yeah, you're also one of those people in the world that are just GSL through and through.
Yeah, I mean, once you start, you can't stop. It's like a can of Pringles. You just, whoa! Your life changes. And then what happens is you end up so inspired that you have to come back the next year because you get addicted to it by all the inspiring young people and their projects. Oh my gosh, so we've got a Brazilian living in England. Hello, head of department in London, currently working from home. So you've got a lot on your plate then. Thank you so much for joining us, Simone. There we got Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Sneha. Hello. Is that who I think it is? Is that from? Because what's really exciting about our projects is the opportunity to come back. It's the alumni. Now, on the World Summit, sometimes that means that the young people that do our programs then have a chance to come back and work with us. But yeah, so today we could have everybody brand new from all over the world, or we might have people who've worked with us before. We've got lots of exciting news today. We've got lots of exciting topics. Jakob just now was talking about how when we do the Global Goals competition, it means that we get to recruit and ask lots of inspirational leaders to support us by offering feedback to projects and giving guidance, judging for the competition. And we've been so lucky to have people from all sorts of walks of life with all sorts of wisdom and knowledge, all who want to come and make the world a better place for everyone. So it's really exciting, some of the talks that we've got today and tomorrow. 2 days. How spoiled are we? 2 days. I want to know. Yeah?
I was just going to say, we've also just got another one of our core members of staff who's joining us. Emmy, are you able to turn on your video and give everyone a wave? We've got 85 people dialing in from, I think we're on 9 countries now. So, Emmy, are you able to? Yes, she is. Morning, Emmy.
Morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got people here from Lebanon, Kuwait, Spain, Dhaka. Help me out here, Ella. Where else are we from? We're from Thailand. We've got a Brazilian living in England.
We got Singapore, Kuwait,
Kerala, UAE. Someone had cheese sandwiches for breakfast in sunny Poland this morning.
That was Jakob.
We've got double cheese pizza being eaten in Bangkok since 2:30 in the afternoon. And we have John Harper has just joined us, everybody. So John Harper is the CEO of Future Foundations. I'm going to give him permission to now share his video.
All right,
John, say hello to the world. We have 89 people joining us.
Hello, everybody. Delighted to be here and to meet you all. We are set for an absolutely amazing 2 days, and I'm just so proud to be here.
Thank you so much, John. All right, brilliant.
All right, now I'm so excited because it is Sneha from our previous program. So welcome. So good to see you.
We just had someone from Nigeria enter. We've entered a new continent.
Hey, welcome Africa. Fantastic. Hello, Nigeria. Amarachi, lovely. Good morning. All right, we got Arindi as well. Hello, welcome Arindi. Fantastic. Mithiki, oh my gosh, this is just glorious. Exciting. Now I know we've talked about it already. We've got a bit of time till we properly kick off. So first of all, well done. You're early really, aren't you? We're kind of the people that would arrive at the meeting, have a coffee, just chill before we do all the important work. But I want to know what you've been eating. I'm obsessed. So I've got some Marmite on toast this morning. Australians would be very angry at me because Vegemite is obviously their version of that. It's not as good. Don't tell them. Have we got any Australians in the room yet? Well, actually, It'll be
Hello.
You don't count.
An Australian living in England still technically counts, but yes, I don't think we have got anyone from Australia just yet. We've just got someone. Oh wait, Emmy's on a cinnamon bagel with a green kale smoothie. Nice one, Emmy. Loving that healthy breakfast.
Kale smoothie. Oh, my goodness, you're brave. Lovely.
Brilliant.
Mohammed. We see a lot of all the best. Namibia. Hello, Sri Lanka. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, I can't wait to see you. You're all going to come back, aren't you? Our Sri Lankan teams. Are we having you come back? I hope everybody comes back. We've had such a glorious connection on our World Summit. But what's been really exciting over the last couple of years is this Global Goals program, because we've had hundreds and hundreds of teams of people getting involved. And even though it looks like we're all separate because everyone's got their own project leader and they're doing their own activities, really, we're all connected because we're all working towards the same goals, and we're all supported by the same network. And I just love the idea of connection. I think when we've got the internet, it can be a power for good or bad, and this is definitely it being a power for good. So thank you so much for using your energy to join us this morning and be part of this amazing movement. All right, lovely. So John Harper's giving you a big old welcome. He'll be back later. Lovely. Oh, good, you are going to come back. Fantastic. That's exciting. Good morning, Nigeria. Thank you for saying.
Does that mean we've got
for this day since a couple of months back?
I know,
hello. We got Mohammed. Oh my goodness. Do you know what I would really love? I know we can't, but I can't wait to see your faces again. It's going to be lovely. Hello, Hua-Hin. Did I say that right? Hua-Hin, am I saying that okay? You can correct me, by the way. For those of you who missed me earlier, I'm one of 6 children. My family has lots of children, and even my mum sometimes forgets my name. So I'm sorry if I forget how to pronounce yours. Yeah, all right, perfect, great. Thank you so much, Hua-Hin. Welcome. Hua-Hin, sorry, there we go. Lovely. Good morning, good morning. Now, for those of you who don't know, the topic of today is breakfast. We've still got 15 minutes. I have got, oh, do you know what? I forgot my GSL mug. I'm gonna have to, you'll see me later. I've got the best, it's my favorite mug in the world. Well, the thing is, someone else made my tea this morning, and you can't complain when someone is.
No, that's true. It's very, very true.
Now, in England, we're very particular about our tea and coffee, and I'm just going to show you the colour of this, because that is a little too dark, isn't it? Any tea experts, you'll be shaking your head with me, but it's all right. All righty. So we got about 15 more minutes till kick-off. Where can we see all the semi-finalist presentations? That's a good point. Is there a place where all the presentations are, Amy?
Yes, well, there are 2 things. If you're referring to the digital submissions, they're being live streamed, our 17 days of action. You can also go and visit our Instagram. So you should have all been sent yesterday a lovely email with your festival action toolkit. If you have not received it, that is also available on our website. On there are some really fantastic links. You can also check out the 17 days of action there. This afternoon at 3 o'clock, we will be live streaming our GSL Inspire Talks, which is where we're hearing directly from the young people about their experiences of being in the competition. So do tune in for that, and it will be playing again on Friday morning. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. Feel free to ask questions in the Q&A section or in the chat room. We now have 108 people in the room with us.
108? Oh,
yes, we're on 108 people at the moment.
Now I'm just, oh, here we go. Sorry, folks. I've got a technical issue of my own. So one moment.
No problem.
There we go. Amy, if you wouldn't mind taking over just for a
yeah, of course. Actually, I might hand over to Jakob, so Jakob can give you a bit of an update on Jakob.
Yes.
Anyway, yes, brilliant. Do you want to talk us through some of the great things that are happening today? What's happening after our welcome this morning? What are some of the opportunities that people have to be involved in?
Okay, so obviously there's a very important moment coming up very early on in the day, which is the announcement of the competition finalists and the competition winner, and a great keynote by Lord Dr. Hastings of Scarborough, CBE. So, and there's also in that section, we're also going to have a great interview with John and Katie, so you can hear from our founders about basically how it all started and how it developed over the, I think, 8 years. So that's something definitely worth tuning into. Then we're going to have in this global assembly room, there's going to be an introduction to well-being by Dr. Hazel Harrison. So that's a session which is particularly great for educators and teachers and any other adult social change makers. All the young people are then invited to join the global classroom for 10:45, which is going to be in the future room. This will allow us, so at the moment we're in a webinar room, so obviously you can raise your hand, you can ask questions, you can get involved in the chat. But when we're going to go to the future room, we're actually going to have a bit of conversation. You'll be able to switch on your audio, you'll be able to switch on your camera, and you'll be able to get to know each other. We'll be talking a little bit about the day, what you're looking forward to. So it's almost like a classic get to know each other session that we run in Future Foundations. Yes,
I'm going to allow a member of our attendees to talk because she's actually one of our core staff members. So Alice, I'm going to give you permission to say good morning to everyone. Alice?
I think, is that there's two Alices.
Alice Karan? Where's she jumped to? There she is. Alice, you should be able to, let me move you into the panel. Oh no, wrong person.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I just moved Alice into panel.
Okay, more.
She's here.
Alice, are you able to turn your video on and say good morning?
I think so.
Ah, good morning,
Am I here?
Alice.
Good morning, everyone.
Alice, we have 111 people dialing in from currently 9 countries.
That's amazing. Amazing. So exciting. I'm so excited for today. Can't wait. We've only got 10 minutes until the welcome.
So Alice will be on our social media channels. She's also on our talk. So if you have any technical issues throughout the day, please jump on our website. There's an instant messenger service. So you can ask us any questions. We're here to help you all day. Come on, I want to know what other countries we've got in the room. We've got all these wonderful people being added. We're on 110. We can't just be coming from 10 countries with 110 people in the room. All right, someone raised their hand. I'm going to see if I'm going to let them. Yes, Jakob.
I can, I'm just looking at the list of attendees. I can see some familiar names, familiar faces of some incredible young people and teachers. So
you guys all know them. You guys have like a special place because you.
I do. There's so many. I see. Oh, actually, we have Janet from the DRS International School in India. She's raising her hand. I don't know.
Should we see if we can get her to talk? Janet, we're going to see if you can speak to the crowd. Ready?
Janet, I'm sure you're going to be open for that.
Janet, do you want to see? I've just asked you to unmute, Janet. See if you can unmute yourself and say good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Janet. It's lovely to meet you this morning.
Oh, lovely to see all of your beautiful faces. Wish you all the best. We are looking, really, you are doing a wonderful, wonderful job. All the best.
Oh, thank you so much, Janet. Lovely to hear from you this morning. Oh, brilliant.
Janet is one of those teachers who's really driving the GSL movement in her school. And I can see that, from year to year, the quality of projects are really growing. And some of my favorite projects actually this year are coming from DRS, like the Grace project.
We've got another person who'd like to say good morning to everybody. So you should be allowed to now speak. Say good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How do you pronounce your name?
Good morning. Rohil.
Rohil. Good morning, Rohil. Where are you dialing in from?
I'm turning in from India.
Oh, whereabouts in India?
I'm turning from Maharashtra, Mumbai.
Wow. We've actually been to Mumbai. That's actually the only place I have been in India.
I've heard a lot about your program, and I'm finally very proud to be a part of it for the first time. Like I've just joined I'm in 8th right now. So in 7th we weren't allowed to join this program, but now in 8th we are. So it's a honorable moment for me.
Oh, it's an honor to have you with us.
Finally join this.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're about 5 minutes to go. Brilliant. I'm going to hand back over to Ella and Jakob to keep talking to me about. I hope you guys are all excited about some of the sessions this afternoon as well. We have got the UN SDG Action Award winner dialing in from Nigeria this afternoon to speak directly with all of you. So he'll be calling live from Nigeria, which is super exciting. He'll be back in this Global Assembly Hall. We are now on 114 people joining us.
So we mentioned the global classroom, which is going to be for all the young people. We're also going to have a global staff room, which is going to be open from 11:15. So the same, it's more of an interactive space that teachers can tune in. We're also, throughout the day and tomorrow, there's also the GSL Tea Garden. So bring your own cake and have a conversation with one of our volunteers in that room. I think that Mr. John Harper will be there at different points of the day as well. So you might have a conversation with him. Hello, John. So that's the kind of interactive space. There's also at 12:30 a Club 17, which is special session to all the schools that are tuning in from Nigeria. So any educators and teachers from that country can tune in.
That's with one of our organizations that we work with, the world's largest lesson. So they have an opportunity for Nigerian teachers, if it's specifically for an SDG project in Nigeria, but if there are any other countries in Africa who'd like to attend, we can share the link with you. So that's a really exciting session. You've also got the opportunity to meet with Katie and Emmy this morning in the global staff room. There are lots of spaces to be involved in. There's no reason to be bored. We are down to the last 5 minutes and we've got 115 people with us. 115 people with us. Have we got any more countries? We've just had someone dialing in from Istanbul. What time is it in Istanbul?
Amy, these are not the important questions.
Sorry, what is everyone eating?
Yeah,
you're right. What is everyone eating at the moment?
Oh, Indonesia. Oh my goodness. I've lost a piece of my heart in Indonesia. Whereabout are you? The coffee as well is fantastic there, and the sunsets. Where in Indonesia? 10:54 in Istanbul. Oh, good. I hope you've had a long lie-in. Jakarta, yes. Oh, wow. Fantastic. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. It really is like seeing, I've just got this image in my head of the globe and all these lights popping up from people logging on and lots of smiling, connecting. Good morning, India from Neve. Hello, Lebanon. Gosh, this is fantastic. Saudi Arabia. Oh my God, I bet it's hot over there, isn't it? What time is it over there? Malawi as well. My goodness, I remember at school, there was the opportunity to go on the Malawi trip.
Sorry, Japan has just joined us. Sorry, that was like another country.
That's totally cool, but I never got to go on the Malawi trip, so we'll have to sort that out.
Can I just add something?
Yeah, sure.
Everyone who's in the participants, I'm loving all the messages that are popping in from where you're from, but I'm noticing that some of you are writing to all panelists. So if you actually put your messages to all panelists and attendees, everybody else can see where you're from, because at the moment only we can see where you're from when you're typing in. So I don't know if you can see an option where you can actually message to all attendees as well as panelists. So have a go at that, because some of you are doing both. Yeah, there you go, UAE. I've got panelists and attendees. Good job. Thank you.
We now have South Korea has just joined us. And Kenya.
Oh,
wow. Oh, we should have been writing this down. Come on, let's see if we can remember who's in the room. We've got Spain, we've got Kenya.
We've got Russia.
Russia. We now have Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka, India, Jakarta, other places, Indonesia, Nigeria. Oh, come on, Ella, I'm going to test you. Who else is in the room?
Well, you said Japan just now, didn't you?
Yes.
You say Australia's here, but it's only half here.
That is
That's
true.
a really fun thing about England, by the way, especially in London. So in my house, we have Lithuania, Spain, France, and England. But when you're in London, it's really interesting because you can have maybe one grandparent that's not from the UK, and people are very excited to share. Well, actually, you know, I'm from, and then they'll say an exotic country or somewhere that's far away. We get very proud of basically being from all over the world. And Amy, you're a pretty shiny example
Yeah,
of that, aren't you?
they actually came up with a term for me in sociology in the year 2000, because I never really knew how to refer to myself. So I'm what's known as a third culture child. So my mother's English, my father's American, and I grew up in a completely different nation in Australia. So apparently that's known as third culture, when you have a parent from two different cultures and then you're raised in a different land.
We see that quite a lot, don't we? Especially children from military families or families that move around or boarding schools. It's quite, there must be a few of you. We should get you together and get you having lunch. That would be nice.
We could meet in the tea garden later.
Hey, very good.
We now have Lyceum International School joining us from Sri Lanka, and we now have Bangladesh. Good morning, everyone. Well, what's the time in Bangladesh? And we're 2 minutes until we go live for the welcome.
Hello, Mithiki. Hello.
All right.
Walaikum salam. So excited to see you. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Gosh, where is the year gone? Hello, Chris. Hello, Ikra. Good morning, Joel in Kuwait. Oh, I got some flags coming down here. Hello, Lanelle. By the way, again, if I say your names wrong, I do apologize. You can call me whatever you like. My brother always used to call me Smeller, which was very charming. My name's Ella, by the way. Who else we got here? We got Savannah from Malawi, Rubaba, Asmau. I'm very sorry. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Is that Abdul or is it Asmau? Abdul Salami, Anisha, Josephine.
Namaste.
Well, he's saying namaste. Lovely.
We've also got someone just joining us from Turkey.
Hello, Victor from HHIS.
Well,
good morning, Aisha. We are safe this morning. It's not really. Oh, yeah, of course. Good afternoon. Good evening. Oh, thank you. That's good. Thanks, Nalal. Namaste, Mudra. Hello from Turkey, Iran. Aaron, hello. Good morning in Kuwait. Sandity. Asmayu. Okay, so it's Asmayu. Is it Asmau? I'm so sorry. I'm probably getting that completely wrong. Morel, good morning in Turkey. That's exciting. Amarachi from Corona Secondary School in Nigeria. Exciting. Anissa, also from Nigeria. And Kevin Prince, are you royalty? But you'll be moving to Canada next. Very exciting.
And Ella, I think we can do a countdown now to start the day. So welcome to everyone in the room, and we're going live for the welcome in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, good morning, afternoon, and potentially evening, depending on where you are joining us from. We have young people, parents, educators, socially conscious leaders, and our wonderful staff team. We are so excited to welcome you to the Global Social Leaders at Home Festival. Before we kick off our programme, I'm just going to run through some housekeeping. So we have made the bold decision to do as much of our programme live. We have speakers dialing in from 5 continents, so please be patient if we have any technical issues. And please check out our GSL Festival Action Kit. I think you've been emailed about this. There is no reason to be bored if we have buffering issues. So you can go into your kit, and there we have a YouTube channel, so you can select some videos and watch. You can listen to a podcast, read some of our blogs, take a screen break, and go and have a cup of tea in our tea garden. Now, in all of our spaces, we ask that we treat each other with respect and dignity. We are all here to learn, to explore, and to grow. We have an awesome team available to you, so please do use our instant chat service if you're having any issues. We have taken every precaution that we can to ensure that we are safe online, but in the event of anyone not respecting you, or if you're being made to feel unsafe in any way, contact us immediately. That's why we're here. We are here for you. Now, this festival is a celebration of the collective action that is taking place across the globe to make the world a better place for all peoples. We have partnered and asked for contributions from organisations that we admire and aspire to. Together, we are stronger, and together we can build a more sustainable world for all. I would now like to hand you over to the two masterminds that gave birth to what is now a global movement. So introducing John Harper, CEO of Future Foundations, and Katie Granville Chapman, founder of the Wellington Leadership and Coaching Institute.
Thank you very much, Ella, and thank you all for joining us. It is my pleasure to welcome you all. Some people say that young people can't change the world. I say that they're the only ones that can. This was a statement from one of the young people that attended the Global Social Leaders Summit in the United Kingdom at Wellington College. And I remember hearing those words and it struck a chord to me. Because when I look around the world, I look at the headlines, I start to think about all the challenges that we face. And I start to think we do need a new generation of socially conscious leaders who will be able to solve the problems tomorrow that we are creating today. In fact, we need to get them ready to help us now. We need to prepare young people to be leaders in their lives and in society. And that is why we created the Global Social Leaders Movement in 2013. I am so delighted to be able to welcome you all to the Global Social Leaders Festival at home. I would also like to share with you that today's event was not planned to be as it is. It was planned to be a face-to-face event at Wellington College for 100 people. But when we realised that that was not going to be possible, we came up with a new plan. Like many of you who've been doing projects this year, you've had to pivot, and so have we. So we came up with not a one-day event, not a one-stream event, but a packed programme of inspiration, which has blossomed over the last few weeks. And it's packed to inspire you all. Because never has there been a time when we've needed more to connect globally, to learn from one another and come together to find solutions to the problems and challenges that we face. And in this spirit, this event has been designed. Before we look forward to the events that are coming and hear some of the announcements that you're going to hear soon, I would like to invite Katie to share with you our GSL journey that brought us here.
Thank you so much, John, and a million thanks to all of you for joining us online for this first GSL Festival at home. We couldn't be happier to have you all here listening to our inspirational speakers and connecting with each other from around the world. So how was GSL born? As with many things, it was quite a minor event that actually turned into this huge movement of really passionate and engaged young people. John and I and many of the wonderful Future Foundations team had been working together for a long time on various government programs, leadership programs, programs for young people. But we actually got invited to a lunch with a school from Singapore And they said to us, could you run us a leadership program? And we said, well, yes, we can totally run you a leadership program, but what about if we invite people from other countries? And they said, yes, that would be even better. And that was the start. So the following summer, we had people from 12 different countries come to our large boarding school in the UK, Wellington College, with our wonderful coaches and facilitators to learn social action and authentic and positive leadership. And that was absolutely fantastic. And it was such a privilege and an honor to partner with the wonderful Future Foundations. But we thought, well, this is great, but actually, what about taking the program to people? So we actually started doing some shorter programs and sending out our staff to India, Africa, China, Europe, and the UAE, and of course continuing with our 2-week World Summit at Wellington College each summer. And then that wasn't enough either, and that's how we ended up with the Global Goals Competition, because a lot of people couldn't travel and we couldn't get to every school in the world. But we really hope, and what we've really seen, is that young people can do absolutely extraordinary things just given a nudge. So the competition has been really remarkable, totally mind-blowing. So what more can you do? We've got the GSL World Catalyst, which has been designed with our wonderful GSL fellows. You can also sign up for that program on our website, either to be a fellow or join the fabulous GSL World Catalyst. Also, obviously, at home, given the tragic current situation. And we're also putting online a free of charge teacher leadership program with the Oxford Character Project and the Human Flourishing program at Harvard University, and of course, wonderful GSL. So we're really excited to share those things with you after this. But I'd also like to say a special thank you to the teachers, because I know how hard you work and how much of a commitment it is just being a teacher and just doing your day-to-day lessons with your students in your academic subjects, but actually to take that step and enable them to have the opportunity to create social action projects that make a genuine difference and to give them the support they need. We really appreciate that. And we know that there are a lot of very passionate teachers helping the teams to create even more impact and just giving them that nudge and support and nurturing that they need. But yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful 2 days, and I'm going to hand back to John now.
Thank you, Katie. So we have organised this festival first and foremost to celebrate the effort and the dedication of our project teams. You are incredible. And we want to inspire us all by sharing all those stories. The last 17 days, if you've been onto our social media, we've been sharing projects that you've been running, sharing your videos, because we believe that it's great for you to do a project, but it's even better if you can go and look at what others have done and be inspired to continue to do projects and do bigger and bolder projects. This festival should be the start. After this introduction, we will hear from Lord Michael Hastings. He was one of our final round judges. We will announce our 5 finalists, and I know you're getting ready for that, but I'm not going to do the drum roll yet. And Lord Michael will share with you our winning team. Our aim is to shine a light on that team, our finalists, and to share their story, because we believe that will inspire all of us by what they have achieved. And that is also a reason why our festival starts with the announcement of the winner. Most events will finish with the big announcement, but we want to start with this because we want it to inspire us all, and then that be an inspiration for what we will go on to do next. So if you are tuning in and your team is not a finalist, please do not be disappointed. Instead, be proud. Be proud of your project and of your team members and what you've achieved. And know that you are part of a very special movement. And I'm not referring to just your team. You are a very special group of people, and that's everybody, every team around the world. You are now part of the GSL family. and you're all committed to the same cause, to create a brighter, more sustainable world for all. And that's why we're all here. We can all celebrate this and learn from each other. Our judges have selected on the basis of the projects and their impact and the learning that the young people have had. They have chosen a winner. But in this competition, the community wins from the impact, you win from your learning, everybody wins, whether or not they are the winning team. So following our announcements, I encourage you to fully take part in every session you can over the next 2 days. And if there's any bits you're missing, please note that you can catch up on everything on our live stream page. And it is a live stream page today, but it's going to be there tomorrow and onwards. We are capturing all this content for you so that you can share it with yourselves, with each other, and with other students in your school. I'm also excited to share with you, our judges have commended 98 teams, and we have published all of those commendations on our website. Some of you, I believe, have already found those commendations. And I have to do a big shout out to Alice in our team, who's worked furiously to get 100 pages launched onto our website, individual, to commend every one of those teams. We've published your projects, your videos, and your submissions. And that's because we believe that if we can share and showcase what you've done, you can all learn from each other. And I've seen it with the Clean Plate Challenge. People have seen each other's projects, been inspired by each other, and then they're supporting each other. And that's what we want to have. Katie will now share with you some of those commendations.
Thanks, John. And the commendation categories that teams were commended for were impact, courage, social media, junior standout, resilience, pivot, learning, collaboration, and sustainability. But every team that completed the GSL project competition this year has been recognised with a special resilience commendation. You continue to work on your projects when your schools were closed and you were up against all sorts of challenges, and you pivoted your projects to put them online. We are so impressed. A huge well done to absolutely everyone who entered the competition, who created meaningful change in their community and learnt some really great lessons along the way. GSL started with just a conversation in a restaurant. It's now a global movement with young people supported to make real, genuine, authentic change in their societies and in their communities. I really hope that you enjoy the next couple of days and that you really get engaged and excited by the sessions, whether you're a student, a parent, a teacher, or a wider stakeholder who shares our vision. We hope you leave inspired and definitely feel a genuine part of our movement. Thank you so much. Back to you, Ella.
Well, I think John's actually got a special announcement for us. Is that right, John?
Indeed, we do. And I can just see we've got 174 participants on this. This is so exciting. And I believe a slide is about to appear.
Yes, it's just
I'm hoping
coming.
it will. Amy,
hold on one second.
Thank you so much. A slide is going to appear. We have a special message, not from me, not from Katie, but someone very important who has been reading what you have been doing. Please note now, His Excellency Ban Ki-moon has written to our global social leaders. He is the President of the Assembly and Chair of the Council of the Global Green Growth Institute and the 8th Secretary General of the United Nations. And this is his message to you. I would like to thank all the participants of the global social leaders and extend my warm congratulations to all the young people who demonstrated such passion, energy, and creativity with the aim to contribute to the Sustainable Development Goals and help bring about a transformational social change. I am very proud of today's socially conscious young people who are speaking up and taking action, achieving the noble goals of saving our planet and helping our neighbours around the world. Will require both dreaming big and working hard, and I encourage you, please keep it up. That is a message from His Excellency Ban Ki-moon to you all. A big well done to every one of you. Thank you.
My goodness, that is so exciting. What an incredible message from His Excellency Ban Ki-moon to us all. A huge thank you, John and Katie. I love it when you tell the story about GSL. It inspires me every single time. And we've just spoken a little bit about this idea of winning, but then learning from teams that we have observed basically winning the competition. And I guess I just wanted to share with you that when I first applied to work on GSL, I wasn't successful. The second time I applied to work on GSL, I wasn't successful, but I've now worked on the programme for 5 years, which has been an absolute privilege at the World Summit, and even co-course directed last year. I'm super proud to be part of this movement. I'm going to be your host for the next 2 days. And oh my goodness, my screen has just jumped. Basically, do you know what? I'm going to make this bit up. Basically, we've got a little bit of time before kickoff, so make a cup of tea if you've got time. Take a deep breath, get ready to relax. And yeah, we'll see you shortly.
Just to say that we'll be moving on to our live stream channel now. So if you go onto our website, there's an entire page that's dedicated for you to be able to follow us on the YouTube channel. As Ella said, take a quick break and we'll be going live at 9:30. Do visit our website. I'm sure we'll add it to the chat here so you can click the link. But so wonderful to see so many of you this morning.